Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Today I'm going to be trying the Prequel Retinal Renew Retinaldehyde Gel. They have two formulations of this product. The 0.1% concentration retails for $29 and the 0.2% concentration retails for $35. I am really glad to see a retinaldehyde formula from Prequel, and I feel like it looks very innovative on paper. First of all, the gel texture is something I have not seen often in retinaldehyde formulas. I feel like I often see emulsions, and the texture can make a difference. I have personally noticed that gel style products work really well for me, but I'm also a fan of emulsion deliveries, so I can't wait to see how that translates in this formula. On top of that, they look to utilize the same formulation for both the 0.2 and the 0.1% concentrations, which is good for consistency if you're wanting to build up. I love that they went for the stronger approach first. I feel like often brands go for the 0.05 and the 0.1, and then later they may release a 0.2. I know Naturium's that was the case, Geek and Gorgeous that was the case. I'm glad to see that Prequel started with the more high strength, high potent formulas. I did personally get sent both of these products, but that will, as always, not impact my review of this formulation. I just always want to be transparent with that up front. I was going to try this product out no matter what because retinaldehyde is one of my favorite, more pure forms of retinoic acid that have shown great results with my discoloration, with my texture, with some acne as well. Not the best active to treat that, but in rotation with some of my other actives, I love using it to combat some dark spots and also texture. I am personally more of an advanced active user. I am going to try out the 0.2% concentration. It's a build up, but I feel like it's the perfect time because I just finished my 0.1% concentration from Geek and Gorgeous. Just finished up my bottle from that, and I just reintroduced retinaldehyde into my fallback routine. So I feel like it's the perfect time for me to try it. I'm gonna try the higher strength just to see if I can use it. If you're newer to starting out with this, I would obviously recommend consulting with an expert or a dermatologist if you have any questions. But with me, I started with a 0.05, built up to a 0.1, found that was all that I needed because I was seeing great results with it. But my skin has been needing a little bit more treatment recently, so I'm gonna test that out. If I feel like it's too much, I'm gonna ease back to the 0.1%. But since these formulas are 1-for-1, I love that they went for that with this formula. I'm gonna try out the higher strength, see if it's good, and see how it performs for my skin. See if it's good for my skin, a good fit for me, and then if not, I'll bump down to the 0.1%. This product is vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, and comes in recyclable packaging. In this formulation, they use hydroxysomes retinaldehyde, Ectoin, and bioactive cica. Never seen a retinaldehyde serum with that blend together, and I've looked over the full ingredients and they seem to have a lot that work well for my skin. Check out the full ingredients. You can click the link in the description, goes to their website. Also left the full ingredients in the description as well. Big things I want to be looking for with it include: how does this product feel? How does it perform? Do I experience any sensitivity? And how often do I feel like I can use it? In my day-to-day routine, I use retinaldehyde in a rotation. I do it every other night, rotating with different gel on the opposing night, and I utilize it with azelaic acid. I'm gonna see if this retinaldehyde fits into that routine. It's all about finding your balance and finding your perfect skin routine and rotation that you feel like best complements your skin concerns. That's what I have found to be mine, but I am gonna try to go daily with this product just to see if I'm able to do that. Retinal is one of these ingredients that is more slow release with results, so if I am able to use this product, I will keep you posted with that through short form content. This is more of just a first impression review, and I cannot wait to dive into this. So I will see you all in the next check-in. I'm here to give you all a quick check-in and also my first impression applying this on my face. Cannot wait to try this. I've got both formulations here. I'm going to be doing a spot test comparison of the 0.1, but but I'm actually gonna go in with a 0.2. I just finished one of my 0.1 products, so I'm super excited to see if I need a 0.2. I feel like I need a little bit more with my Retinal. I'm not for sure about that. I did do a spot test of the 0.2% concentration, and it is very potent yellow that is normal for a retinaldehyde serum. I'm glad they didn't try to change that. They just went with the natural ability. It's looking like both of these formulas are 1-for-1 texture wise. Right here's the 0.1, right here's the 0.2. Feel it. It's a really nice light gel texture. Doesn't leave any sticky finish or anything. Go in with the 0.2. I mean, it's pretty 1-for-1 similar texture wise. So, I mean, you are getting an adequate formula with either, obviously, but it's good to see that they went for that gel texture with both the 0.1 and the 0.2. I love applying actives in a gel form. Different Gel is my go-to acne treatment, but I'm using this on alternative nights with Different Gel. I'm also going to be combining this with azelaic acid, just based off how my skin has tolerated it. Don't do anything crazy without consulting with an expert, and also going off your skin tolerant. There's no need to overdo it. Speaking of overdoing it, I have been doing way too much with my skincare actives. I'm just going in with a very little amount with this. It does seem to spread very easily. It's blended to the skin so nice. It's exactly the type of delivery that I want in an active-based treatment like this, and it feels really nice going on the face. Super lightweight. I mean, dries down practically immediately. Which I know of a lot of retinaldehyde serums and treatments that feel similar to this. I've always usually felt an emulsion delivery though. This is more of a gel blend in right away. Not too big of a difference between emulsion, but it definitely does make a difference with how light it is. And if you have really oily skin, this may be the way to go. No sensitivity, no stinging. And it is not a mattifying product, but it's just more of like, you get to control what level of moisture and what nourishment you get out of it style of product, which I really enjoy with active-based treatments like this. I went in right after my cleansing step. I go in with my actives first, then my hydrators. I went in with a lighter weight azelaic acid before this, and I'm glad to see no sensitivity right off the bat. I'm gonna keep using this 0.2% because they also blend it with a nice gentle complex in here. I'm gonna see if it's too much for my skin. Usually if an active is too much, I'll experience some dryness. If I do that, then I will switch to the 0.1. If not, I'm gonna be judging this based off the 0.2%, because if it works, then that means it's where my skin is at the moment. We're trying this out together. This is the first impression with the 0.2%. I've never gone that high, but my skin is needing a little bit more. I've been noticing that recently. We will see. I'm mainly looking for texture benefits. Can't wait to see what I notice. It feels really nice. As I've sat here talking, it blended into the skin practically immediately, and also the yellow cast, not too bad. I think the gel texture definitely minimized that a little bit. Really good first impression. That's about all I can tell you so far, so I will see you all in the next check-in. I'm back to give you all my final thoughts on this product. The entire trial I used the 0.2% because I found it was gentle and perfect for what my skin was needing at the time. I am more of an advanced active user, so I found there was no issue with upgrading to this because I had just come from using a 0.1% retinaldehyde concentration, and I really love this gel delivery. I found that this was a really gentle, soothing, yet effective retinaldehyde treatment. I enjoyed its lightweight ability to deliver retinaldehyde to the skin. This has more of a gel texture, unlike the usual emulsion that I have seen with a lot of other formulas. Talking about Geek and Gorgeous's and also Naturium's. Naturium's is more close to this texture, but still the prequel had a lightweight gel ability unlike any other retinaldehyde serum that I have tried. Additionally, the other retinaldehydes that I mentioned are more of a simple formula. I do enjoy this as a more complex, hydrating, and nourishing formula that blends into the skin immediately, but I feel like cut back on some of the dryness that I could experience with using a more advanced active like this. I also love that Prequel started out with a higher concentration like 0.2%, just coming from my perspective, because I was personally needing a little bit more than the 0.1%. Usually brands release the more gentle formulations first, so I'm glad that they did release a gentle formulation with the 0.1, but still went the more advanced route. I feel like that is more rare on the market. I'm glad that they did go for that. This is a great price point. Comparing it to the Geek and Gorgeous and the Naturium, I feel like the Naturium is closest to this texture, but it does not come in a 0.2% concentration, at least yet. Geek and Gorgeous does, but it's a little bit more of a thick and bare bones approach. Both are great and around the same price point. I feel like you're getting a little bit more soothing ingredients in this product, when Geek and Gorgeous just focuses on a simple delivery to the retinaldehyde. In terms of results and benefits, they were very subtle. I did see subtle texture differences in my skin, some lightening of dark spots, but very subtly. It's more comparing it to the results that I saw with other treatments like this. This is the first 0.2% concentration I'm trying. I may need to try out Geek and Gorgeous's now, but I do know I need this high of a concentration. This is something that's more slow release. I will say my experience was all positive with this formula. I didn't experience any sensitivity, no breakouts or acne from the formulation. It worked amazing for my skin. It helped texture instantly. I found I could combine it with azelaic acid and use it on alternating nights with an adapalene treatment. I found that that's how I like to use retinaldehyde, so I personally use this every other night. I do feel like you should start out slower with it. Listen to skincare experts as always to get a personalized skincare routine and also professional advice regarding the matter. With me, I found a routine with my dermatologist that was retinaldehyde and also adapalene on alternating nights combined with azelaic acid, and it's been the perfect routine for me and has been really helping my skin. This product was showing really promising benefits. If you're getting into using Retinal, you could always start with the Geek and Gorgeous 0.05 and the Naturium 0.05, either or. If you're wanting more of a gel texture, the Naturium is more there, but the Geek and Gorgeous is more of an emulsion, and then build up with using this product. If you feel you get to the bottom of the 0.05, you want a 0.1 because you need more, you can build up to it with this product. I do hope Prequel releases a more gentle formulation in the future and creates the perfect building block routine with this product, because I do like that they carried over all of the ingredients to the 0.1%. I did feel that product, but I found that the 0.2% was working for my skin, so I just kept using that. I like that they have building blocks though. Obviously start with a lower one unless you are used to using a 0.1 and you feel like you need to build up more. That's what I did. I just came from using a 0.1% and this 0.2% was really impressive. Not sure if that's just what my skin was needing at the time or if it's just how gentle this formula is, but it was effective at showing results as much as I could see early on. That is something I'm gonna have to keep you posted on, but I was impressed with that aspect. And I feel like it is a really standout retinal treatment. I'm glad Prequel did go this route with releasing a retinoid. I love retinaldehyde. I love this formulation for its lightweight ability to blend into the skin, but also nourish the skin, but also counteract any dryness that you may experience from using a retinoid treatment like this. It's really cold outside. It's winter when I'm trying this. My skin is more dry and this formula did not cause any excess sensitivity or dryness. So I would 100% recommend trying it. I feel like it's a really innovative formula, has great soothing ingredients in it, and has done amazing things for my skin so far. I will keep you posted on this product because luckily since I was able to use it, I will be able to continue using it and seeing what results I see more long term with this product. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe because I post new videos every week. I will see you all in the next review.